everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about American Dad Season 1, Episode 3, called Stan Knows Best. In this episode, Stan tries to control his daughter Hayley's life, but things go way out of control. Hayley moves out, becomes a stripper, and Stan ends up learning a hard lesson about parenting and respect. Let's get into it. The episode starts with Hayley coming home after attending a Green Party rally. She's dyed her hair bright green to match the cause. But Stan, being the overprotective and super conservative dad that he is, doesn't like it at all. Instead of talking to her, he waits until Hayley is asleep and shaves her head. Yep, he actually shaves her head bald while she's sleeping. The next morning, Hayley wakes up and is shocked to see her bald head. Steve, her little brother, teases her by saying she looks like Roger. That joke hits Roger hard. Even though he's an alien, he starts worrying about his looks and begins a personal crisis about being ugly. Later that day, Hayley's boyfriend Jeff comes over to visit. He's a laid-back stoner type, and surprisingly, Stan seems to like him at first. But once Jeff and Hayley leave for another protest rally, Stan starts to feel uneasy. He ends up using his CIA resources to bring Hayley back home by force. But when she gets back, she tells Stan that she's moving in with Jeff. Jeff's van breaks down right outside the house, so that's where they start living together. Stan is furious that his daughter is now living with her boyfriend in a broken-down van. So, to punish her, he cuts her off completely. He cancels her credit cards, removes her from the school system, and makes sure she has no money at all. Hayley is determined to prove she can survive on her own. To earn money, she starts working at a strip club, first as a waitress, and then, when the tips aren't enough, she agrees to become a dancer. While all this is going on, there's a funny side story with Steve and Roger. Steve makes a bet with his school friends that he can bring a girl to the school dance and come back with her bra as proof. But since no girl wants to go with him, Roger decides to help by dressing up as a woman and pretending to be Steve's sister. Roger puts on makeup, a wig, and a fake story about being disfigured. Surprisingly, one of Steve's classmates, Kimmy, believes the story and takes Roger to the dance. But things don't go as planned. Roger ends up becoming more popular than Steve, and the whole plan falls apart. Roger does give Steve a bra in the end, but Steve still loses the bet and ends up embarrassed. Back at the strip club, Stan goes there with his CIA buddies to celebrate a mission. While enjoying the party, he's shocked to see that one of the strippers is actually Hayley. He's beyond angry and storms onto the stage, grabs Jeff, and demands that Hayley come home. But Hayley stands her ground and says she's happy being independent. At home, Stan is upset and doesn't know what to do. That's when Francine, his wife, gives him a strange idea. She says that if he really wants to show love and support, he should go to the strip club and cheer for Hayley instead of fighting her. So that's exactly what Stan does. He shows up at the club and claps and cheers for his daughter while she's dancing. It's awkward, weird, and hilarious. Hayley is confused at first, but she also realizes that her dad is trying, in his own strange way, to show support. Unfortunately, her dancing career comes to an end when her wig falls off during a dance, revealing her bald head. The audience is grossed out, and Hayley decides to quit. After everything that happens, Hayley moves back home. Stan agrees to respect her more, but in true Stan fashion, he secretly sends CIA agents to follow her on dates, just to keep an eye on her without her knowing. Roger's crisis ends too. Even though his plan with Steve didn't go well, he decides he's still fabulous the way he is. Steve, on the other hand, is just glad the whole thing is over. And that's it for American Dad Season 1, Episode 3, Stan Knows Best. This episode was a wild ride, from shaved heads and van living to strip clubs and CIA spying. It shows how being too controlling can push people away, and that sometimes supporting someone means letting them make their own choices. If you like this episode breakdown, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to click the bell so you don't miss the next one. Drop a comment below. Do you think Stan was right to be so strict, or did he go too far? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.